shop today and I'm going to show you a couple of videos. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you, well, not a couple of videos, just some things that I'm working on. All right. I'm using this, I'm using a makeshift, what do you call it? Sorry, guys. I made a makeshift, again, Patty's Penny Pinching Corner, a makeshift stand for my phone so I can walk around with you guys. My computer I can't do that with. So I did a makeshift, what do you call it? Stick. Anyway, what I'm going to do today, just a few quick things so that you can see what we're doing in the shop. But also, I am getting a lot of questions about sewing machines versus stitchers, which ones are good to buy, first one, first time kind of a thing. Again, it depends on the type of thing that you're doing in leather, but I'm going to do a video on that coming, so don't forget to subscribe, hit the notifications all when that comes up. I'm going to be shooting that today. Hopefully I can edit it tomorrow and get that out, because I have people asking me all the time. I had a gentleman who wants to take classes, wanted to buy his own, that kind of a thing. So that's coming up. But today I'm going to talk about, I got this saddle in, and this is a weird story, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to flip the camera around, and you're going to see I'm working on this saddle, and it has another broken rigging plate. This is a Western saddle, and the rigging plate broke, luckily, as she was getting off. Now, this is not a normal and common thing for these to break, because these are usually made of a heavy-duty steel. But I have a video on this that you can go ahead and watch. I'm going to give you a different look on this one here. Sorry, guys. So this is where the cinch goes. So this is called a rigging plate, guys. So when you call in for a repair, you might say, I need a new rigging plate. Okay, there's a full video, and after I get done and I edit this, it'll be in the description below, or go to my YouTube channel, the Leather Lady LLC, and just type in search videos rigging plate. But this one here, this is the weird thing about this. Every rigging plate on a saddle is different, okay? So here is the rigging plate that I am going to put in, okay? It goes like this. Now, the reason why this is a strange one, this girl that brought this saddle in, she brought it in, whoop, I'm gonna move it around again. She brought it in, and she had said her sister brought me her saddle that was the same issue. And I'm like, wait a minute. So you have two different saddles that have a broken rigging plate? That's not really that common. And she said, yeah, but you worked on my my sister's saddle, so I would like you to fix mine. So these two saddles are different saddles, but the best thing about this, because here's the problem with rigging plates. Different saddle makers make different rigging plates. Now, if the rigging plate, there's holes here for that rigging plate. It goes up into this here. It's about up in here, okay? So when we look at that, this rigging plate is gonna go like this, all right? Now you go to the video and it'll show you all this. Here's the weird thing. I was sweating because when she brought this saddle in, I was thinking, okay, now I got to go find a rigging plate. This rigging plate, I had to reach out to a saddle maker in Idaho that actually had a set. So I got blessed with having an extra one. But here's the weird thing. This saddle's rigging plate is exactly the same as her sister's saddle rigging plate, but they're not the same maker. So I got super lucky because these holes match up. Okay, now if you look at the other side, I'm going to see if I can do this again, guys. Sorry, I'm not a cameraman kind of a thing. But if you look at the rigging plate, see these are called burn rivets. They have to match up with this rigging plate. Okay, It has to match up and line up. If it doesn't, then I have to turn around and figure out, okay, am I going to shim some leather in there? Because if you've got rigging plates that go way up high in here, or rigging plates that go here, or if you get a crap, let me see if I can reach and find it. If you can get a crap one from Pakistan, there's another video there that I have one. So let me see if I can find it. So a rigging plate should not go straight up, okay? The Pakistan saddles, the India saddles, you have to watch out for those rigging plates because they go straight up. They're just a U, and that's easily torn out. That's why these rigging plates are at an angle. They're double riveted, okay? But the thing is, with that, if you have those ones, I had a lady bring in her saddle and we couldn't fix the saddle because the saddle itself, and there's another whole video on that, beware when you buy a saddle. And I talk about that saddle because I was so angry because she paid $800, she got ripped off, brand new back into horses, that kind of a thing. But that rigging plate was only held on by one little piece of leather, which is about, I would probably say not even 10 ounces. So if you look at, and if you don't know leather, that probably just went, and that's fine. But in saddle making, they're going to use 12 to 13, 14 ounce on one side, and the other side, the same thing, because you've got to have that really thick, heavy leather to hold that in. That's what holds your cinch or English saddle girth. And that, if that comes to breaks like this, if she was running or braking and that came off, that saddle would have went flying and she would have got hurt or killed. Okay, you know, you just got to be safe, got to be safe, got to be safe. Okay, so that is what I'm going to be doing today. How long is this? I'm going to switch this around. Sorry, guys. Hey. So what I'm going to be doing today is I'm going to be working on this. You want to see the full-length video on that, then go ahead and go over to my YouTube channel, The Leather Lady LLC, or you can actually, now I have a new channel for saddle restoration and repairs, and that is The Leather Lady's Saddle. I think you just have to type in the @ and then it says saddle repair and restoration. You can go on there. So when are you talking about? Sorry, I'm just getting some new from Indonesia. We're talking about saddles. If you don't know anything about saddles, then you probably will be confused. So I'm just going to really touch on the next video that I'm talking about. And this is going to be about the sewing machines, okay? So I'm just going to touch on this. So this is my sewing machine, or my Tech Sew. This is I call Big Bertha. This is the one I'm actually doing these. I'm actually making about 30 halters. Whoops, sorry. Right now to go to Europe. And she does all these. Now, I'll just really quickly say that Big Bertha can do up to about, here she can do up about to, I think it's 7/8 of an inch. We're going to discuss the different types of machines, why you would want this machine over that machine. No, just joking. Over this machine here. Now, this is a Consew. This is a commercial machine. This is an old one. This is a 226R machine with a reverse walking foot. Why do you want a walking foot versus not? So if you're a beginner in leather and you're looking for a machine, we're going to discuss those kind of things today, and I'm going to shoot that video today so you don't have to wait too long, and we'll get that out to you hopefully by the end of the weekend. So let me get started on this saddle, and then let me go ahead and get these videos shot, because I also have another channel that I got to shoot videos for. That one you probably, you have to know a little bit about metaphysical, and if you don't know what metaphysical is, Google that. I can help you with that. All right. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope it was fun. Anyway, just a really quick, I will put in the description below about how to replace a rigging plate. So if you want to go learn how to do that or just see how I do it, please go do that. Subscribe if you want to watch for the sewing machine ones. Hit all the notifications, and theleatherladyllc.com. If you need saddle parts, contact me. I make them. We manufacture saddle parts. We manufacture custom made parts. We do all that kind of stuff. In my little shop, my teeny tiny little shop, you will see we do saddle strings. We do all kinds of things on here. And then we also do have DIY kits if you want to learn. We do make wine holders. We do everything. We started manufacturing this year in not only horse parts, but sporting goods and things like that. So give us a holler. We'll see you on the next video or on my website. Please order. We have sheepskin, we have biothane, we have leather. We sell a lot of sheepskin saddle pads, whether they're English, dressage. We do, they're beautiful, beautiful cinches and girths with 1 inch merino, Australian merino sheepskin. All right? All right. I think somebody wants to have a little say hello. So we're going to let her say hello. Whoops, where'd she go? Say hello. This is my little friend Chiquicho. She's my shop buddy. And she's like, nope, I'm out. All right. We'll see you next video. Love you guys. Thank you for all the support. Love you as my community. Trust me, I answer all your questions and I love it. So don't stop. Take care, guys.